Today's topic, how to know if a guy likes you over text. Yes, today I want to show you whether or not the man that you are already in a relationship with, that you already started dating, or who you just went on 1 or 2 dates on with, if this man likes you. The first sign that this man really likes you is when he's sending you a message before you even wake up. If you receive a morning message from a guy, this means that this man is totally into you. And if you not only receive a morning message, but you also receive a good night message, ooh, then this man has a huge crush on you. That's something that I can promise you. And when it comes to my relationship, whenever my girlfriend and I, whenever we are apart, I usually send her a good night message and she sends me a good morning message. But that's just something that we agreed upon. I mean, you don't have to follow the same principle, but if the guy that you started dating sends you a good morning message, this means he already thinks about you in the morning. And if he also sends you a good night message, this means he also thinks about you right before he goes to bed, which also proves to you that he's not with another woman, that he doesn't think about another woman. He only has you in his mind. And that's the result of you texting him in love. And what if he sends you pictures during the day, maybe of his daily routine? I mean, he most likely won't send you a picture of him sitting on the bathroom in the morning. That wouldn't be a nice picture. That's not something you want to see. But maybe he sends you a selfie that shows him at work or at lunchtime with his colleagues, or when he's, for example, jogging in the afternoon. And now you might be asking yourself, yeah, but why does he do that? Why does he keep me updated about his life? Well, pretty simple answer. Because he sees you already as a part of his life. Whenever you're dating a guy and you are interested in him, and he sends you pictures during the day of places he visits, of places he goes to, pictures that show him with his friends, pictures that show him doing his hobbies or at work, these are all symbols. Every single picture is a symbol for you that should communicate to you. I value you so much that I share my life with you. And this is something that every man does, or let's say that most men do, when they really, and I mean really, like a woman. And he shows off his body after working out. And yes, that can be a little bit awkward, but I still remember in the beginning phase when I was starting to date my girlfriend, oh, Lord, forgive me, I sometimes sent her these flexing selfies, me right after working out, and I was posing in front of the mirror like, oh, I'm flexing, oh. And it was kind of ridiculous, but I wanted to show her that I'm actually quite good looking. So, well, if the guy that you're dating, if he's going to the gym and he then sends you a selfie afterwards, and you might think to yourself, oh, that's a little bit cheesy, why does he do it? He wants to impress you. Forgive him for that. And maybe you actually look at it and you think to yourself, ooh, I can't wait to undress that tonight. Who knows? Who knows? But yes, I'm guilty of that. I did that too. And sometimes I still do it. And what if he always reads your message fast and replies fast? You, for example, send him a text message on WhatsApp. On those 2 apps you see when somebody reads the message. I think on WhatsApp you can switch it off, but on Facebook Messenger I think it's impossible to switch it off. So you will see when he reads a message. So for example, you send him a message and about 1 minute or maybe even 30 seconds later, he has already read the message and then he replies to your message. A guy who doesn't like you would never do that. But something can also happen. That's something very interesting and funny and also good to know for you if you want to make this guy your boyfriend. That's confusing for a lot of women. That's actually something that some of my Skype coaching clients told me. Why do men do that? They read the message, you see that he has read the message, and then he replies 3 hours later. He does that because he thinks if I reply right now, this means I'm too needy. Oh, I can't do that. No, I should wait. I have to wait. Ooh, I can't text her right now. No, I can't do that. I have to wait a couple of hours. If he does that again, forgive him, for he doesn't know. You don't want to be the one who then also does the same and then you text each other every 3 hours. I mean, that just leads to a nervous breakdown on your end and on his end. In this case, just when you see him the next time, tell him, hey, you can also reply immediately. It's all good. If you do that, you might look into a very surprised face and the next time he will then respond to your texts immediately. And what if this man does what so many women don't want to hear? And that's the question, are you okay? A lot of my Skype coaching clients actually told me that they don't really like it when a guy texts, are you okay? because it's a kind of a weird question, and it shows like, is he controlling? Is he not controlling? Why does he want to know that? Why does he ask that now? I can just tell you from my own experience as a very concerned and very caring boyfriend that when a guy cares about a woman and when a guy really likes a woman, he then often wants to just ask, are you okay? I know that it's a weird question, but I also ask my girlfriend very often, are you okay? For example, when I don't hear from her. I remember this one time when she was traveling and she was at a really remote area and there was no internet connection. And of course I was worried. I thought to myself, is she okay? Is she not okay? And that has nothing to do with controlling behavior. It had nothing to do with jealousy. I trust her 100%, but I just wanted to know, as the question implies, are you okay? And I then asked her, are you okay? And the next time she had internet, she then told me, yes, honey, I'm fine. I just didn't have any internet. And if a guy texts you that when you, for example, don't reply for a couple of hours or maybe even a day, this means that he truly cares about you. And he sends you kiss and heart emojis after you made him fall in love with you via text. It's very rare that a man sends you kiss and heart emojis. Men usually don't do that, but he will do it when he's in love with you. And if you want to discover how you can make a man fall in love with you with a simple text message, then you can click on the first link in the description or go to gethimkeephim.com/text. And you can watch this video till the very end to discover a text message that can make you a man fall in love with you. And then you no longer have to ask yourself, does he like me or does he not like me? You will know that he loves you. And what if he uses the word we when he talks about the future in his text messages? This means that he likes you. If he says, we could do this, we could do that, we could go there, why don't we do this, why don't we travel there? This means that he already sees you and him as a team. He already sees you as a couple, even though you are not a couple yet. And this should tell you, whoa, yeah, that guy likes me. Hoo-hoo, I'm already his girlfriend, at least in his mind. And now you just have to do whatever it takes to become his girlfriend. And that's something that we can work on in a Skype coaching session. And if you want to work with me, you can go to gethimkeephim.com/Skype or click on the second link in the description. Then you can share everything about this lucky guy with me, and I can then give you specific advice that's specifically tailored to your situation. And I can then show you and help you to get this man and to then also keep this man. And what if he gives you one compliment after another? He often texts you randomly during the day, a compliment here, a compliment there. This means he likes you. And if he also texts you nicknames and he combines cute nicknames with compliments, oh, this means that he really likes you. And I really wish I could share the nickname that I have for my girlfriend with you, but we decided that it's private and I promised her to not share it with you. But yes, I also give my girlfriend cute nicknames and I always text her this nickname. And if he does that with you, this means he likes you. And he asks very personal questions about family and friends and hopes and dreams and just everything in your life. He wants to know who you are, what you want to achieve, how you want to live your life, how is the relationship with your family, with your parents, with your friends, because he wants to know, are we compatible? Does she value friendship? Does she value family? Do I want to have her as a girlfriend? And the same is of course also true for you. I mean, when you ask him about his family, about his friends, about his hopes and dreams, you also want to know, are you compatible with him? Is he compatible with you? That's completely natural. So if he texts you these kind of things, you can be sure that this man likes you. And if his voice in the voice messages that he sends you is, let's say, forcefully seductive, if he tries his best to seduce you. And again, I can say I'm guilty. I've done that in the past and I think I still do it from time to time. Whenever I send a voice message to my girlfriend, I don't talk to her like I talk to you right now. I then talk like this. Hey, I'm just going there. Do you mind if I come over later? Okay, that was a weird example, but yeah, you get the point. I try to be as seductive as possible. And I don't think that it works, but I'm still trying my best. And the same is true for the guy that you are dating or that you want to date. And he creates creative memes and chooses the right gifts to send you. I mean, I still remember when my girlfriend was in a meeting and she couldn't text me back, and she actually said before that she would text me at a certain time, and I then made this skeleton meme. I don't know if you know that skeleton waiting on the bench, and I just wrote, that's what happens when, and then her name, says she texts you. And yeah, she laughed about it, it was funny, and I think it was at least 1% creative. And he might also share his favorite music, his favorite YouTube videos, and his favorite movies with you via text. This means that, again, he wants to find out if you like the same things, and he wants to share his life with you. And that's very important, and also the last point I want to mention, he wants more than just texting. He wants to have voice calls with you. He wants to have video calls. This means that this man really likes you. And if you want to make him fall in love with you via text, then you can click on the first link in the description or go to gethimkeephim.com/text. And if you enjoyed watching this video, if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section below. Share your opinion, share your thoughts. I would love to hear from you. And I would love it even more if you would hit the subscribe button and smash that notification bell so that you get notified whenever I release a new video for you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video.